The year is 1796, and George Washington has just dropped the mic on the United States. "I'm out," said George. "I'm going home to Virginia, and then I'm gonna die in like 2 years. Peace." Now the presidency is up for grabs. First, let's meet the parties. On one hand, you got the Federalists, whose hobbies include making bank, being nice to Britain, and having Washington on their side. On the other hand, you have the Democratic Republicans, who enjoy farming, being nice to France, and losing to the Federalists. In total, they ran 12 candidates, 7 Federalists and 5 Republicans, all of them ugly. So let's get started. But hey, you might ask, which party would I join? Good question. The split between Federalists and Democratic Republicans can be summed into 3 major factors. First, economy. Federalists believed the United States ought to focus on manufacturing and establishing banks, while the Republicans wanted a more traditional agriculture-based system. Second, the Federalists believed the central government ought to have more power, pushing for agendas that weren't necessarily granted to them in the Constitution. Republicans, again, believed that too much central government would ultimately result in a monarchy. Finally, the French Revolution. The French Revolution had gotten rather, violent, and the Federalists decided that it would probably be best to stay out of it, while the Republicans had believed the states should support their friends in their fight against monarchy. Since the Federalists had seen the most success and the support of Washington, they didn't really see themselves as a party. They saw themselves as the government, and the Democratic Republicans were simply the opposition. That being said, let's meet the candidates. For the sake of time, we'll focus on the 2 that actually mattered: Federalist John Adams and Republican Thomas Jefferson. Cue the music! John Adams is your all-around American breed of a man who spent the past few years being VP to Big George, wherein he was slowly transforming himself into a baby goblin. Adams received a lot of crap for being sympathetic toward monarchy, which kind of makes sense when you consider that his idea for the presidential title goes, and I quote, "His Highness, the President of the United States of America, and Protector of the Rights of the Same." He also got crap from within his own party. Alexander Hamilton despised Adams and instead endorsed his friend Thomas Pinckney for the presidency. Thomas Jefferson is your everyday plantation owner who played a major role during the Revolution, such as writing the Declaration of Independence and also serving as ambassador to France. Jefferson had spent these past few years being the Secretary of State, where he excelled in losing to Hamilton. He eventually got bored of that and decided to leave his position to go talk crap about the government with his friend James Madison in the press. Jefferson garnered a lot of support doing this, specifically in the South. That being said, let's count the votes. The people have spoken. And by people I mean land-owning white men. And the winner of the 1796 election goes to John Adams with 71 electoral votes, just edging out Jefferson's 68. So now that Adams is president and Jefferson is vice president... Wait, what? Yeah, as it turns out, the all-knowing founding fathers didn't think to include political parties in the Constitution. So, the person who gets second becomes VP? Things are about to get awkward. Thanks for watching. Who would you have voted for? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more content. See you next time.